I think we're live, right? It's live?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We live. All right, so we got the barber Nick up in the house, bro. Hell yeah. Everybody watching, this is the Life with Coffee podcast. Here, Abe, your boy AB back at it again. Some badass barber chairs here with my boy Nick. So here we are, man. We're going to start this today. It's been a while. He's been saying, yo, bro, put me on. Let's do that podcast. So yeah. Pick up the mic, brother. There you go. No, you're good. You're good. Okay. If not, so yeah, man. So we're here, and yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while since we've been Facebook friends, social media friends for a while, and nothing but positivity, man. Ever since we really became Facebook friends, and I know we agree on a lot of the what's the shop name?
Against the grain.
We go against the grain on a lot of topics, bro. A lot of topics, and people would just be like, "Damn, y'all are something else." But yeah, hey, it's my boy Nick here. We're doing Life with Coffee podcast again. Just an introduction. We got my cousin Primo in the back here helping us out and just making sure. So yeah, guys. But yeah, man. So we're gonna get right into it. Before I start, real quick, just go ahead and follow, share the Life with Coffee podcast page. My boy Nick, I believe he did tag y'all or tag the page, and he tagged me there. So if you're watching this, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Also on Spotify, I've been posting a little bit more on there as well. I've been trying to take the podcast a little bit serious. It's a 2026 goal for me this year, is to take it serious, and it's just a hobby, man. I love doing it. So. But I'm here with my boy Nick, man, and so just want to catch up, man. I know that I've been seeing, like I was talking to you before the cameras were rolling, I've been seeing like some of your journey, bro, and it's been really inspiring, bro. I'm gonna start with this. I saw you for a while there. You were like doing running, maybe like walking, hiking type shit.
Yeah, I go on my little runs.
Yeah.
At the Arroyo, I go like little hikes.
There you go.
Rugs, you know.
I saw that you were being very positive, very spiritual, and I kind of want to hit up on that journey real quick. Why not start off with God, right? Like I'm a follower, bro. I like your content, man. Like I believe this past year you got baptized. You started going to church more. Yeah. What inspired that, bro? Like, what inspired that journey there?
Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've always made like a lot of bad choices in my life, you know, and there came a point in my life where a lot of those situations started catching up to me. You know, I made a really bad decision, and I hurt somebody that that I really care about, and that finally caught up to me, bro. And I ended up having to go to jail and stuff, and it's crazy, bro. I never shared this story with just anybody, bro. So I'm gonna share it with everybody right now.
It's a testimony, definitely, bro.
Yeah, definitely. So one day, I leave work, I go. I want to hang out with my friends in Mex, we go, we drink and everything. We're having a good time. We come back and they run my name, bro. They never run my name, but this time they did. They ran my name. I had a warrant.
At the immigration stuff?
Yeah, I had a fugitive warrant, so they took me in.
I didn't know they did that because, sorry, just to interrupt. People tell me, hey, let's go to Mex. I'm like, man, I know I got warrants. They're not crazy warrants, but I heard that they will take you from there.
No, yeah.
I guess it's proof.
Yeah, the thing is, probably not, for city warrants, traffic tickets and everything, but, major warrants, county warrants, they will take you. So, so that ended up happening. I went to Hidalgo, and I was in jail in Hidalgo, bro, and I got there, and it was just damn, it finally kicked in, it caught up to me,
reality, yeah.
And they put me in this pod, bro, with a couple other guys, and it's crazy because I was actually in there with this other influencer guy. It was, super random that I met him in there.
All right.
And then, anyways, I'm pacing back and forth in the cell, bro. Everybody's just chilling, doing their thing, I guess because they're used to being in jail or whatever, and I see this little red book on a shelf next to one of the bunks, and I tell the guy, I was like, hey, is that a Bible, And he's all like, oh, I don't know. I asked the guy, he's been here the longest, probably his. And so I asked him, I was like, hey, is that a Bible, bro? And he's like, yeah. Sorry. I was like, can I read it? Is it cool? And then he was like, yeah, it's cool. So I literally fast-paced walked over there. I grabbed this Bible, and I don't remember what it said on the front, but it was just, I had a red cover. I opened it up. To the first page, and I started reading. I started reading from the beginning, and bro, I tell you, I got so emotional, I cried, bro. Every day that I was in there, I read that Bible, and I cried, bro. I cried and cried and cried everything, because I was all this is I'm getting this breakthrough, that I didn't know that I needed, I pushed it away, for so long. My girl, she would always, try to, push it on me. Well, not really push it on me, but that's how I felt she was doing it. I was
Yeah,
like, she was like,
yeah.
like, they were just pushing it on me and like crowding me with it, like, and you know,
That's
like,
valid.
and her and her family have always looked out for me, bro, and like I always like push that subject away, you know, and I finally like understood, you know, like I was reading the Bible and I was feeling everything, you know, like 'cause I was always like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you know, like.
So did you grow up like church spiritual type?
Yes and no. Like I always
Okay.
had friends and like family that went every now and then, so I would go sometimes, but never like really like fully in.
Not fully in it.
And,
Gotcha.
and I went through a long period of time in my life where like I was real rebellious with that kind of stuff. Like I didn't
Yeah.
want to believe in God, you know. Like I didn't want to believe He was real. Didn't want to believe that He was the reason why good things happened or anything, bro. But like,
Well, what made you feel like that though? Was something like was
I
there
don't
like
know,
mad against God about something?
Honestly,
or?
I think I was just like angry at the world, bro. I was so angry, I guess, that like when I seen people like happy about something, like I was like, bro, like you look stupid, bro. Like,
You look stupid being happy.
Because yeah, that's crazy, right?
Bro has beef with happiness,
Bro, that's conniving, bro. That's super conniving. Like I
That's
would
what's
go
up,
to
bro.
church, like with my girl before, like when we met prior. I would go to church with her and I'll see everybody like raising their hands, like worshiping and singing
Yeah,
and
kinda
dancing,
awkward,
and
huh?
I'm like, bro, like what are y'all doing?
Yeah, it
bro?
is kinda
Like,
awkward, yeah.
I never wanted to be that person, and now like when I go to church, bro, like I'm there on my hands.
You're the
up,
one
bro.
that you don't care,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm singing, bro.
Like it's
I don't
that
care who's
testimony, bro.
looking,
Like
yeah.
it. What I've noticed, right, with God or just in life, bro. Sometimes it takes God dragging you through the mud to truly understand. Like maybe like kind of like we were saying, we were talking about the barbers right now, but kind of like when other people don't have enough or haven't been to the bottom the way you have, or maybe don't have as much to lose the way you do, they ain't gonna work for it like you. You know what I mean? And like in a sense, that's kind of I've learned that with God is like, man, some people don't have a testimony like you,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna praise the way you praise, and they're not gonna worship and understand God's glory and love and like the mercy and the blessings. They're not gonna understand that because they didn't walk that path that you
Yeah.
had to walk or chose to walk.
Yeah,
Right?
and it's crazy, bro, because now that like I'm a believer and everything, bro, and I follow Christ, like I run into a lot of people that are like me, bro. They look at me like bro, like what are you doing? Like you think you can change? You think you
okay,
can change,
okay.
bro? Like you think you're a changed person? Like people have really
I like
told me
that.
this shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
And they're like, you really think you're a changed person, bro? Like you're not. Like you're just like falsifying yourself, bro. So
Yeah.
to make yourself feel better, you know? Like,
Yeah,
you're still
yeah.
gonna be that same person, you know? And I'm just like, that's crazy, bro. Because this is coming from people that used to be my friends and stuff.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
So
Even
it's
worse,
like,
bro.
It's like,
Yeah.
bro. You know, I'm just
That's-
like, that's crazy, bro. Like you're mad and you're like degrading me, bro, because like I want to be a changed person, you know.
Yeah,
like
bro.
yeah, I made a lot of mistakes and everything. I've done a lot of bad things that I shouldn't have done. I've done things to ruin my character, but like the fact that people don't think I can change is like crazy, bro. And then another thing I want to touch on is like that people like have this thing, bro, like that once you start following God, like you're not allowed to have like an opinion. You're not allowed to like say certain things. And I'm like, bro, like
And it'd be the
that's not how
closest ones to you.
That's not how it works,
That's
bro.
not how it
Like
works.
you can't like judge people like that just because they have a certain view or like a certain opinion about something. That doesn't make them any less like godly.
And you can't go for Trump either as a
you
Christian.
You can't do nothing, bro.
You can't go for
do
Trump as a
nothing, bro.
Christian because they're like, how could
You
you?
can't do nothing,
Bro,
bro.
I feel you on that. I know,
Yeah.
like I've been talking with my primo, and this past, like, I would say this past few months, man, like, if I'm being transparent for everybody out there, if I'm being real, it's been the arguments that I've had with my kid's mom, and some of them have gotten real heated, and it makes me contemplate, bro. Like, number one, why am I getting out of character like that? And then number two, I want to be a changed man, but when you start becoming a changed man, or you want to try to change, it's like, oh, now you're holy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, now you do that. It's like, bro, why can't you just be happy that I'm trying?
Yeah.
A trying man is better than a man that doesn't do it at all. And it's like, you know, like I said, not to bring, you know, big mama drama, like the way they call it,
Yeah.
whatever. But it's just like, you know, it's just things like that really got me to thinking, like, man, I've messed up, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've been a douchebag, an asshole. I've been the one, like you said, like against the grain, bro. I've been the one that just was a hater. You know what I mean? And like people, like I think that's why we relate a lot, because it was
Yeah.
like the same thing, bro. But man, I'm happy that you're getting through
No,
like
yeah,
that testimony,
it's
bro.
tough, bro. It's tough, honestly, because I still fall into sin sometimes. You know, I still do things or say things that I probably shouldn't. You know,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, I'm only human, bro.
Shit,
You know,
I just
we're
fell into
all
sin
human,
5 minutes
bro.
ago right now in the
Yeah.
parking lot. I was in the parking lot falling into sin right now. Nah,
Yeah,
I'm just
bro.
kidding. I'm
It's
just
crazy
kidding.
though, bro, because
I'm kidding.
like especially like once like me, like I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do, because that's I feel like those are key things that help me get into all the trouble that I was in.
Yeah.
It helped me get to that point, you know.
Yeah.
So I made a vow, you know, that I wasn't gonna drink no more, I wasn't gonna smoke, you know, and a lot of people too, like they'll still hit me up to hang out and be like, oh, like I don't do that no more, like I don't really want to go, like I'm just gonna be there. They'll be like, oh, like you think you're too good now? And I'm like, bro, I'm not thinking I'm too good. I just can't relate to what y'all are doing.
That
bro,
makes
you know?
sense.
Like, but no, like honestly, going on a spiritual journey like that, bro, it's like trying on like new clothes, bro. It's like trying on a new haircut or something, bro. Like you're gonna feel like real uncomfortable, bro. But sometimes like that little bit of change is like something you really need for sure.
So had you ever been baptized before? Because I know that, like I saw that you I believe it's Faith Pleases God that you go to. Is that what it is? Okay.
God.
And so were you baptized before, or was that like your
Never,
first time being
bro.
baptized? There you go.
Ever, bro.
And see, that's a big decision, bro. Like, so what made you really like did God just like clash into your world that hard?
Bro,
or what?
honestly, he did, bro. You know, like once I got like on this journey, bro, like I was just like full throttle, bro. Like
I saw that.
I've slowed down a little bit, like on my posting about it and everything, because like I just want to put too much out there, but like nah, bro. Like it's literally been like a huge uphill battle, bro. But nah, like once I got baptized, bro, like it was like the greatest thing, and the best thing was that my kids got baptized. My boys, they got baptized that same day as me, you know. And it was crazy because
awesome.
I remember like on our way home after, I think it was my girl or one of my other kids said they were asking my son like, oh, like how do you feel, you know? And, he was all like, like I feel like I have a new life, or he said something like that. You know,
That's
like,
awesome,
it felt
man.
brand new, bro.
Yeah.
So like it made me happy, you know. Like I knew like I made a good decision. I knew I led my kids on like on a good path, you know. So
I love that, bro. From being like the way you're describing yourself from a certain part of your life or past life to who you are becoming now, like to be a leader, bro. Like me and my primo talk about it all the time. Like, man, to be a leader, to be a man, to be a father, it takes a lot out of you mentally. And sometimes you're in those phases where you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how do I go about the situation? And you don't really want to go to your girl, or you don't want to go to, somebody else. Like you kind of feel like you got to tackle that world on your own, or that problem on your own. And as a man, like those are the moments that you're learning, like to step up. You know what I mean? And I've learned, like, personally, I've learned to be like, God, whatever you're going to bring my way, man, I'm ready for it. Like, because I know that is going to give me the strength to be a better man.
Yeah.
I know that's going to give me a lesson, and I'm going to come out better because of it. And like the way you clash worlds into the spirituality, into God, and leading your kids to get baptized with you, that's awesome, bro. That's applaudable, bro. That's awesome.
It was crazy, bro, because I didn't think it was gonna be something they wanted to do, bro. But like,
so it was their choice. You were like, hey, let's do it.
It's their choice because at my church, and I think don't quote me on this, I think it's all Christian churches. You have to like be able to understand like who Jesus is and what Jesus did in order to get baptized.
Yeah,
like you can't just like
kind of almost like a class or
go,
something. Yeah,
go like like you just have to understand like what it is to like be like a man of God and stuff like that. Like you have to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. And my kids were at that age like where they understood that. So
awesome.
they went ahead and took that step. So it was great, bro. Honestly,
that's awesome, bro. I mean, I'm proud of you, man. Good, props to you. I also want to touch up, obviously. So you're with the shop Against the Grain, right? Mm-hmm. And I've been following like some of, I guess life moments with you. So what inspired you to become a barber, bro? Like, how did that start?
Honestly, bro. I was already in high school. Like I think maybe like my freshman, sophomore year, I was living in Lemoyne Garden, and people from Harlingen know Lemoyne Garden, Section 8 living. Like real low income families and stuff. Well, my dad had a pair of clippers, bro, and one day I was just like, hey, like I had a bunch of little friends around there, and like my siblings' friends and everything, they would come, and I'd be like, hey, let me cut your hair, like
that's what's up.
I was using these rinky-dink ass clippers like to cut their hair, and like I was literally using a clipper, bro, like to do designs in their hair, bro.
All right, yeah, and that's
hard,
bro. Yeah,
it's not really made for that, bro. So I was using the clipper, like,
cutting everything.
And then so I was cutting all their hair and everything, not even getting paid, like just doing it for fun, and after that, like I started like hanging around like with like a lot of bad people, bro.
Yeah.
Bad people, you know. And I'm not gonna sit here and like crap on them, you know. Like I'm sure like they're all like trying to get their lives together. A lot of them are doing good things already now too. But no, I started hanging around with a lot of bad people, bro, and it got me onto a bad path, and that's when like my life took like a big shift, you know. I started making bad decisions, gang banging, like partying, doing drugs, like fighting, everything, bro. Like you ask anybody that went to high school with me, bro, if they know me for anything, bro, it was fighting and partying and gang banging, bro. Like that's
what's up. So what not to get too much into the subject, but who did you used to claim with, or what set, or what?
That I won't disclose. I don't want only because like
you don't want to put glory to that.
Like I don't want to give them that
See, because
that attention, you know what I mean?
I think we have a lot of mutual friends, and I feel like you're familiar. I don't remember you though, bro. I don't know if you went to Harlingen High School.
Yeah,
North.
Yeah.
I'm 32. How old are you?
30.
So yeah, you're.
So you're probably like either a junior or senior because I was there my freshman year, and then my sophomore year I got expelled, and I was going to JJAP, and then I didn't come back until my junior year, or like end of my sophomore year, early junior year. That's when I came back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I've seen you around. On our Facebook, we have like a bunch of mutual friends, and I'm like, man, I don't remember him. Like, I don't remember, like, cause I did. I hung around with the gangs too. Not heavy, not crazy or nothing, but you know, I knew a lot of the people, and I'm always like, man, I don't know how I know him, but I feel like I know him from somewhere. And then I don't know. I remember coming across your Twitter way back then, and you know, you posted some crazy stuff back then too. You know? I don't want to get into that either, but you know that.
No, bro, it's all part of the game. You know what I mean? And all that stuff. Like I learned from it, you know. And it's crazy that we're on that topic because I was just talking to my kids about it. Well, my sons, I was talking to them about it because they're like, oh, like dad, like you've been to jail, you know, like you used to gang bang and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I used to do all that stuff, you know, like, and it got me like a lot of bad places in life, but you know what, like I don't ever want to see like y'all doing that stuff or nothing. And they're like, oh, well, you did it, and I'm like, well, yeah, well, I was a loser.
Yeah,
you know, I was heavy on the loser activity. I was like, anybody you see gang banging, doing drugs, like robbing people, you know, like they see like all like the YN stuff. You know? I'm like, that's loser activity, bro. Like that's the hard truth, bro. Like when you start, I was on some loser ass activity, bro. Like, and that's just how it is, you know. Like I don't want my kids to ever grow up around that stuff, you know. And my kids have been around some of the people that I've been around and their kids, and they see their kids like cussing and flipping people off and like throwing up gang signs and all this stuff, and my kids get intimidated, bro. Okay. And that's how I know like I'm raising like my kids right, you know. Like they don't have like no interest in that stuff.
To like kind of step up to them.
Like my kids, I pushed a lot like of sports on them, you know, like they're real sport driven. You know, like they like to play sports and do stuff like that.
I know our mutual friend Isaac. Your daughter was volleyball with his daughter.
Yeah. We play volleyball together.
Yeah, he said a little bit about that. So
shout out Isaac, bro. Isaac, real good guy, bro.
He's real cool guy, bro.
I like Isaac, bro. He's funny, bro. That guy,
dude. Yeah, he's crazy.
Bro, for sure.
We were supposed to do a podcast with him, fag, or I don't know. Oh, I'm canceling again. It's because we call each other fag, right? So I'm like, hey, if you're watching this, bro. You missed out.
You should have been here, bro.
Yeah, we were supposed to do a podcast last week as well. We actually went to his place and we were kicking back a little bit, and then he's like, yeah, let's do a podcast. We're having a good talk, me, him, my primo, and then the next day I was like, hey, so what's up the podcast? He's like, nah, bro, like my girl or this and that. I don't know what he said, right? Like all of a sudden he was a family man. All right, bro. Yeah, so, but yeah, it's I know he had mentioned that you guys were. Your daughter was in sports. Yeah. So you have like, how many kids do you have? You don't mind me asking?
I have 7 kids, bro.
Jeez, there you go, bro. That's cool, bro.
I got busy, bro.
Personally, I wanted a lot of kids like that. Yeah. But I capped it out at what I can afford. Shit, I can't even afford the ones I have.
No, bro, it's tough, bro. It's tough. Like I used to think about it before, like I got a lot of kids, and people always freak out when I tell them, you know, like, how do you do it? And I'm like, just do it, bro. Like, I have to do it, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like when you don't have no choice.
And I've already gotten to the point, bro. Like sometimes, honestly, like it don't even feel like I got 7 kids, you know. And I see my it just feels like it's that normal to me, you know. Like it's just a normal thing, or like other people looking in from outside might think like, dang, like that's a rowdy house, you know. It's crazy. Yeah. But to me, it's just like an everyday thing, you know. Like my kids get me mad sometimes. They get me out of character. I gotta get after them, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, man, I wouldn't change that like for nothing.
It really isn't like. when you truly, because the kid's mom Daniela, she comes from a family of 6 and.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Social Security
The switch up
address.
is crazy. That's her last name. She took my last name, but no, you don't give back.
Not just your heart. You're not
But yeah, so she comes from a family like of 6, and I know that it doesn't even seem that much. Like when we all get together, like yeah, it's cool, like Thanksgivings and everything like that. But it's not that much, man. Like people think it's a lot, and kids are a lot, but it's not that much. Like personally, I have 4. I want more, but man, I wish I could afford more. But
Yeah.
especially in this economy, bro.
Oh,
In
yeah,
this
it's
economy,
tough right now. It's tough. Sometimes I be getting baby fever, bro, and then because I'm walking by the little kids' clothes and
Dude,
stuff, and
same.
then I pass by the diapers and the wipes.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, hell no, bro. The
yeah.
formula and
No,
all
for
that.
real, the formula went up from when I had babies. I think it's like $60 or $80
it's a
now, bro.
lot,
I'm
bro.
like,
It's a
damn,
lot.
poor
It's
people out
crazy.
there, man.
That's-
But yeah, I've been having baby fever too, but I'm like, damn. It is what it is, but having a big family, bro, I always thought that was cool because, like, in my opinion, you're never gonna be by yourself in the holidays.
Yeah,
You're gonna have a big
exactly.
family, bro, a
And-
big
and
table.
That's what I
you
think
know?
about too, because I'm like, damn, like I don't have to worry about no one showing up, like sending out invites to my kids' parties and no one showing up. I'm
Exactly.
Like,
Hey,
my
the whole
kids are all
party's
gonna
there,
show
bro.
up. It's all good.
Exactly, bro.
It's all good, bro. We're gonna
That's
finish
what's
the
up.
food and the cake. It's all good.
So, I see you're at a new shop, man. Like, how did this come about? Like, I know that you were kind of been around your own shops, or you were doing your own thing at home for a while.
I was doing my own thing for a while, and then some stuff happened, and so I ended up going back to the shop that I was at before I was here, and well, me and a group of friends, we were just like, we wanted to do our own thing, so one of our other friends, Juan, he actually found this building for us, and we all decided to go half on the lease, so it's me, Juan, and then Ruben, shout out to them, for coming through and like being able to like make this happen. So but it's been good, bro. Ever since like we started this little journey of ours, like it's been really good for us, bro. Like it's had its up and downs already in the first couple of weeks, but like we've already all decided like no matter like what's thrown in front of us, like we're gonna keep going, Like,
I like that, bro.
We know that we're blessed and favored, bro. That if anything is coming evil from the outside, bro, like it's nothing that we can't handle, Like,
yeah, I saw the video that it was like more of a promotion, I guess, that you
Yeah.
guys were doing about the shop, and you guys were just being goofy, man. Like that kind of showed the transparency about it, that like you are in a different stage right now, and like
Yeah.
you're doing your own thing. You didn't seem like like you're having to promote it, like you were willing to do it. Like I don't know, that's what I got from the video, right?
Yeah.
You guys like fell down the stairs.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I was like, that's cool, man. Like, from behind the scenes, I think I always try to react and stuff, but. People are always watching, bro.
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure.
and there's some of us that are proud and like that's cool, bro. Like maybe it is one of those things that a stranger can give you that support or that backup, and like
Yeah.
I'm a stranger. I think we've only met once, maybe twice, and like I just think you're cool, bro. Like you've always been pretty transparent. I think that's what I relate to, like the transparency or like the bluntness, like no room for bullshit, just like straight to the point. It is what it is, and that's the funny part, bro. Like a lot of people, I know you said it before. You're like, man, put me on a podcast. They're not. I don't know. We're gonna be on handcuffs. Yeah, bro.
It's FBI. Everybody, bro.
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I know we agree on a lot of stuff, like obviously, like I didn't vote for Trump. Don't come at me. Don't cancel my page. But I'm more on that side, right? And I don't like to get political too much these days.
Yeah.
I just feel like, dude, we're all living the same life. What does it matter who you vote for? Like, just do the right thing, But like, how has that been for you? Because I don't know if did you vote or?
Nah, I don't vote.
You're like, no.
I don't vote, bro.
Just
but
kinda more on that
I'm
side,
always
too?
gonna stand with the side who has their best interest, obviously, for the country we live in, And a lot. That's another thing, bro. It's a real sensitive subject because not everybody's gonna agree. But the way I look at it, bro, is everybody's like, oh, like Trump, like he's a felon, this and that. He did all this, whatever. Like they're judging him off like all the bad things he's done.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But in the end, like he's held this country up, bro. Like,
Definitely
during
has,
COVID,
bro.
what other president would have gotten us through?
Yeah,
that,
bro.
Nobody, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was a good time.
Nobody would. And that's the hard truth, bro. And the thing is, like, they degrade him for that, bro. But they'll praise like corrupt like Mexican presidents, or they'll praise drug lords that have given back to their community. Even now, bro, like a lot of the drug dealers around here, like they think because they're doing a little bit of good, that it makes everything they're doing okay, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not. That's the hard truth, bro.
At
It's
the,
not.
at the end of the day.
And and that's where I think like people like become like real hypocritical, you know, like real like just real weird about it, you know what I mean? Like it's okay for other people, but since it's white Donald Trump, you know, orange hair and everything, they wanna degrade him.
Yeah, I see, bro. You get pretty blunt on Facebook. You're like, hey man, I don't care, erase me or whatever, unfriend me. Like, go do the trash. Take the what do you say? The trash takes itself out. I'm like, damn, bro, this guy's like real blunt, bro. Like that's funny, bro.
It's because people don't like the truth, bro. Like people want everything sugarcoated now. They want everybody wants you to agree with what they're saying, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wants a pity party, bro. Everybody wants to be victimized. That's all I see with all this stuff going on, bro. People getting shot at, protests and everything. It's like, bro, like you're asking for that, bro.
Yeah,
like
dude,
go home, bro. Like if you can't peacefully protest, go home.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like y'all are putting yourselves in that situation, bro. Like for what? Like at the end of the day, you end up not going home, bro. You end up in jail. You end up shot, like dead or something. Like God forbid, you know. But it's like you're putting yourself in those situations, you know. Like just go home. Like just mind your own. Oh, and you know what? That's another thing. Like people get themselves in stuff for not minding their own business, bro. Like
that's a big thing, bro. That's all literally all you do. Mind your business, bro. Like that's it. That's all it is. Like whether on Facebook, social media, or like in person, if you just mind your business, bro, like you ain't gotta be nobody's stuff. Like
social media is great, bro. But I think social media, in this day and time, like it's one of the greatest downfalls to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because one person says something, bro, whether it's true or false, and everybody's gonna go sharing it. Everybody's gonna go sharing it, spreading it. They're gonna make their own narrative. They're gonna start making their own posts about it, and everything just gets mistranslated, you know.
Speaking about like that, and then I know that, you know, being a barber, I saw this post, man, like, and this relates to this topic of people sharing like misinformation. But I saw this post like maybe a year ago already, and it was about like this lady took her son or something that was autistic to a barber, and props to the barbers, bro. Props to the barbers. I've told my cousin, like, man, some of y'all like to deal with some of the kids that have sensory issues or whatever. Like it's tough, man. You got to have a heart for it, and the patience for it. And but back to the social media topic, like she shared, like the barber kind of like messed up on the haircut. He was being impatient, like, and then he didn't want to finish it or something like that. And so basically blasting them. But from when I read it, bro, I was like, I see nothing wrong. Like, don't take your kid to the barbershop then.
Yeah.
And if you do expect, like, help out and be like, hey, like, don't do that, settle down or whatever.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, I feel like a lot of parents, not just with people that have autistic kids, but just parents in general sometimes don't settle down their kids, bro. Like, hey, help out, you know?
And that's true, too, bro, because, like, autistic kids, they are, like, hard to handle. Or any kid with, like, any type of disability, it's hard to handle sometimes, bro. But once you find, like, your groove with them, it gets better, you know?
Yeah.
But then you do have, like, those just naturally, like, bad, spoiled kids, bro.
Yeah,
like, understand that, you know? And I noticed that when I have my autistic clients or kids with disabilities sitting in my chair, and they're behaving and everything, letting me do the haircut, and then I get this other kid with no disabilities, and
even worse, huh?
He's just a bad, spoiled little kid. Worse, bro.
That's bad, bro.
And people are, and then honestly, like a lot of people know already. Like, I try not to take clients that are younger than 5 years old.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
But for the mere fact that I don't want to be put in that position, you know, and then people hate on me.
It's a lot of responsibility,
they're
bro.
Like, oh, you're a barber, you should be able to cut everybody's hair. And this
yeah.
Yeah, I can cut anybody's hair, bro. But it's like that one little video where you have a paper, you know, and you say, oh, draw me a perfect circle. They try to draw a circle. They start moving the paper around. Like, how you gonna draw a perfect circle, bro? The paper's not even still.
Yeah, exactly.
And the same thing
bro.
with the kid. Like, how do you expect me to do a good haircut on your kid if he can't sit still, bro?
Yeah, or you can't control them.
Yeah,
kind of like, you know,
exactly.
not that kids are dogs, but kind of like a dog.
Yeah,
like,
no
you know?
corrective action or anything. Like it's the parents just like not like taking like responsibility like for like their kid acting the way they do, you know, when a lot of times like it's their fault, you know.
Yeah, and I had seen that post, bro, and so the post kind of was going viral, or a lot of people were sharing it, like, oh my god, like that's so messed up of the barber, but. And it wasn't that I was on the side of the barber. I was just on the side of like being right. Like, dude, if you don't like it, don't go. If you could have done something about it, you should have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a parent, like, and the way the post was, it just, you know, and so like kind of like we were saying, people can start sharing misinformation. Mm-hmm. You can bash somebody's name. I've seen like women, a lot of women. I feel like social media is a big area for women to get vengeance or revenge, because they can slander a guy's name, bro. Be like, oh, this like I've seen posts like they'll show, you know, a picture of a random guy at HEB or something. Oh my God, a creep was following around every aisle I was in. He was in, and it's like, okay, what's the true story though? What if he was literally on the phone with his girl and he's like, oh, not this aisle?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just feel like people, when it comes to social media, like, you got to be careful, man. Number one, you got to be careful. Number two, like, there's karma. So if you put that bad energy out where you're like trying to slander somebody just for nothing, or it's just bad. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's definitely tough, bro. Especially like in the barber industry, bro. Like since like you yourself as a person, you're like a business. You know, you're a walking business. So it's like it's easy for people like to put out information and for your whole character to get like destroyed. You know, like. And I get a lot of that too when it's time like for pricing and stuff. Like they're like, oh, well, why do you charge so much for kids? And I'm like, I charge the same for kids as I do adults. I treat them as equals. You know, for the mere fact, like I said, because sometimes I'm going to get those kids that are bad and everything.
They're bad, yeah.
Like, if anything, I should be charging you more.
Yeah,
your little bad kid's hair, you know, you know your kid's about to not sit straight, and you know you're about to go off if I don't make his haircut straight. You know, what I mean?
Dude,
like,
it's true.
I like the parents that understand what they come in and I'm not asking for simple cuts or nothing like that, but I respect the ones that come in and then they're like, you know what, like just give them one number on the side and then one number on top, like just scissors on
especially
top,
if he's
like,
a bad kid, or
like
you
just
know,
regular cut, or some of them will just be like, hey, like just do it all one size and just give them like a nice little edge up, that's it. And I'm like, all right, cool, you know, like they know their kid's not about to sit straight, you know? And as soon as I start cutting their hair, that's what happens. The kid starts like going all crazy and everything. I'm like, perfect. I don't got to worry about blending out no lines or messing up or anything. It's one size here, one size on top. And
when they do start acting up, like how do you like approach that? Like,
I keep my composure, you know. Like I try to talk to them, like, hey, like the first thing I tell them, the first thing I always tell them is like, bro, this machine will cut you, bro. This machine will cut the back of your ear like a knife through butter, bro. And it's happened, bro, where kids they're moving around, they keep wanting to turn their head. I'm cleaning up the back of their ear, and the trimmer hits the back of their ear.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that
that's bad,
Coco digital gap blade, bro, is gonna shred you, bro. Like bad, like it's gonna cut you, bro. Like I use that machine to do sharp design.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
And
so like, do you ever get like into like, I guess like not altercations, but you know, with parents or nothing like that?
No,
nothing bad like
honestly,
that yet.
No, I haven't, and man,
let's say that does happen though. Yeah, you're. Let's say that does happen, right? You're trying to be godly now. What's gonna be the approach, bro?
Like,
you're gonna turn the other cheek or what?
No, bro,
no. I was like, I ain't that Christian.
I'm not gonna get real disrespectful off the bat. I'm gonna try to come to your level, like, so you can understand like where I'm coming from. And if you don't understand, like at that, like. The best I can do is, hey, give your kid one number all the way around, and you can take him somewhere to go get fixed. You know, I'll make it look okay so he can walk out, and then y'all can take.
So in that case, would you still charge, or would you be like, don't even worry about it, just leave?
At that point, nah. If it's getting to that point where I know it's about to get like real like
hostile,
yeah. Like I'll just be like, you know what, I'm gonna fix his hair to the best I can, and then you can take him somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, like. I don't know, right? It's just like I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. You know, a lot of people are gonna say like, "Oh, it's wrong," or like, "Oh, the customer's always right." You know what? In the barber industry, I promise you, it's not one of those jobs where the customer's right all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it's not. It's
so,
not one of those.
Being in the barber industry, what are like some key points that you could tell the whole platform right now? Be like, hey, don't do this, do this. This is what you misunderstand. Like, what are some things that you want to get off your chest? Be that.
Like barber wise?
Yeah, barber wise. He's like, shit, let me bring out the list.
One, don't bring me your badass little kids.
That's the main one.
Two, another one would probably be...
What do you think? Like, because I know that right now, like, everybody's arguing about prices of barbers, and barbers that are like, oh, they're doing too much, put the price in the bag.
Bro. Honestly, that's another big thing. Like, people are just cheap, bro. Honestly. Like, the barbers that are charging, like 40, 50, 60, like, for a regular... That's kind of crazy, you know? But, like... People are complaining about like 25, 30, 35 bucks. Like, bro, that's not a lot, bro. Like me, like personally, I charge 30 bucks just for the haircut, bro. Yeah. And honestly, like,
that's a fair price, bro.
If I know kids are coming in and they're going to high school and like they depending like on mom and dad to pay for their stuff, I'll throw in their eyebrows.
Okay.
I'll throw in their eyebrows for free, you know. And I start doing them, you know, and they'll be like, oh, like I don't have money for that. I'm like, it's cool. Like if you ask me, I'm going to charge you. If you don't ask me, I'm not going to charge you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like,
that's
exactly,
the kind of person I am.
Don't ask for shit.
Your kid don't come in here asking shit. I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. So yeah, I charge 30 bucks just for the haircut, you know. And if you got a beard, another $5. And then most of the time, I'll still do your eyebrows for free. But if they ask me like eyebrows, another $5, you know. So that's $40 to get your hair, your beard, and your eyebrows done, bro. So it's like it's not really. Like
That's
a
not
lot,
even that
bro.
bad, bro.
And
To
a
be
lot of
honest,
people have been
nowadays it's not
complaining about
bad.
that price, bro. And I'm just like, bro, like you're doing all this stuff, you know, like even like with the simple haircut, like bro, like if you don't want to pay, you can go to the viejitas, bro. Like down next to you or down Kyrie Harrison, you know, let them mess you up, you know. That's cool with me, you know. But now those kind of clients just weed themselves out, you know, like they can go somewhere else, you know, like.
I've seen, bro, that also, and I don't know, I don't want to, it's not disrespectful, but I don't know if this is the right phrase to say. You've done a lot of like charity work type of work where like I believe you're involved with, you know, not organizations, but they're like, I don't know if they're outreaches, but like you'll do
I've helped
stuff.
other like churches, like the Flores family. Shout out to the Flores family. I've helped them do their little church events and stuff like that. Like they've done one on Christmas. They did. I think it was the Christmas one I helped them with.
I seen that one. I know
that was
you
like
did
the most major
school,
one I've helped them.
like
with.
a back to school one, didn't you? Something like that.
And a back to school one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did.
Right?
I did do
Something
a
like
back
that.
to school one with them too. Yeah. And then, well, yeah, I help.
Do you
out where I can,
volunteer
bro.
or like, or do you just know and they're like, hey, can you do
Well, it
this?
comes up in conversation, you know, like I always have like I like to do stuff like that, bro. You know, like so sometimes they'll ask me, or like sometimes I'll reach out and like, hey, like what are we doing this time around? You know, whatever.
So is it because of like the God thing, or like is it because that's just who you are? Like you want to?
No, bro. I've always been like, okay, I don't know, bro. I've always like giving people stuff, bro. Like I'm a good gift giver, you know. Like I like giving. I like giving back to people.
I mean, having 7 kids, you give a lot.
Yeah.
You sure gave a lot, bro.
And that's what I was telling my homies here, bro, Ruben and Juan. That's what I was telling them, like, hey, you know what, bro? Like we're real blessed, you know. Like we should like give back, you know. Like so, starting this year, like I want to get together with some other people who do like that kind of stuff, and I want to get together with them and give back, you know. For
like what? Like what's in your mind? Like you want to do a project?
For sure,
or?
like I want to do like a back to school thing. When we do backpacks, we can do haircuts and stuff like that. Give out free food too. I want to do Easter, give out Easter baskets and stuff like that. For Thanksgiving, I want to help out with Thanksgiving. Maybe do some haircuts for the kids, or help feed families that can't afford like to have Thanksgiving dinners. And then Christmas, of course, do the toy drive, stuff like that.
Let me ask you a quick question, bro. I know earlier you mentioned about like, you know, kind of on the topic, like, you know, people, you know, like there's these drug dealers that they try to do good, but it doesn't erase the past type. It was kind of like what you were saying on the vibe. This is a story that I experienced once. I was at Walmart and I was with my kids and their mom, and it was one of my kids' birthdays. And we went there to try to give him a birthday present, and my card had declined. I think it got locked, or maybe I don't remember. Maybe it didn't have money at that time, but it declined. And I was like, oh damn! Like, so I was trying to open the app, trying to see what's up, and then behind me, you know, the stereotypical like gangster. You know what I mean, and I'm like, okay, so they're like, hey bro, like what's up? Oh man, like my card declined. Yeah, I got it, bro. Like, we'll be good. Like, you know, we'll be out of here real quick. They're like, no, we got it, bro. So they paid for, we had like, you know, some groceries, little bit of stuff. They paid for all of that. And then they gave him $20, and then they gave my other kids were there, and they gave them like $5 each. So like, I know that's what you said earlier. Like, okay, like you can't erase what you're doing, whatever. It doesn't erase the bad. But do you think like maybe that's a sort of, because I'm not saying that you're like them, right? Like, but I feel like maybe you give back because you know, like it's a like a redemption type thing, like. And I'm not saying, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe you're like, you know what, like I've done so much wrong that the least I can do is give back in some sort of way.
Sometimes it is like that, bro. Sometimes it is like that, and the Bible says you got to be a cheerful giver, bro. Yeah. You shouldn't just give like just because you like feel bad, or just because like you did something wrong. Like you should give because like that's what your heart wants.
That's what your heart's, you know.
Yeah. And sometimes I have been in the position where I think like, man, like I should do some good because I've done a lot of bad. But I'm trying to get more into the habit of doing stuff because, like, I want to do it, you know. And that's how I've always been, bro. Like, I've always helped people. Like, I've always helped even homeless people when I know they're going to go spend that money on drugs, you know. Like, I help them because I have this thing, like, that maybe for just this one time, they won't go use it on drugs, you know. Like, the other day, I was putting air in my tire, and this guy came over, and he was asking me for money. And I gave it to him, and when he was walking away, I was all like, don't spend that on drugs, bro, because Jesus is watching.
He's like, here you go. You can have that. Because that's what I was going to do.
Guilty as hell. No, bro, cause it's crazy because one time I was with a group of some old friends, and we went out giving, like, plates, bro. We were, my friend wanted to help another friend because his daughter had some medical expenses. We bought plates from them and everything. And my friend was like, okay, well, let's kill two birds with one stone. I'm gonna buy these plates, and then we're gonna go give them out, you know, to like homeless people or like people who need them.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, we did it and everything, bro. And we were giving them out and everything, bro. And there was this one guy outside the gas station, bro. And I go to give him a plate, and I was like, hey, bro, like, you want to pay the food? You know, you hungry? And he was like, nah, man, but you got some money? Like, can I have a few bucks?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, what the hell, bro?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm trying to feed you, bro. Like,
yeah,
$12, bro. You were not selling cheap plates no more.
Bro,
like
plates are not cheap these days. That is true.
The same thing as going to McDonald's or Burger King, bro. Like, nah, dude. Like, but it was like just that little bit of ungratefulness, bro. That like it almost ruined it for everybody, bro. Because like in that time, like I was like, man, like why am I even doing this? You know, like people don't even appreciate it. They have money to go spend it on whatever they want than to like just take a meal, you know, that you probably need. You know?
I saw this YouTuber, bro. She had tried doing the same thing. Like she bought a plate, she didn't finish it, or it was like full, or like they just had too much.
Yeah.
It was like a picnic they were doing. It was a YouTuber vlog, right? And then she's like, oh, they were at a park. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go give it to that homeless guy. And they went, and he's like, oh, no, I'm vegan. Like, bro, you're homeless,
and vegan. You're homeless and picky is crazy, bro.
And it was in California, and then they were just laughing. They're like, that's how you know you're in California, because even the homeless people are vegan. Like, what the heck?
That's crazy,
I was like,
bro.
damn, that's funny, bro. But, I mean, I've been there. Like, I do try to help, dude. Same, like, you know, there was a couple guys at the gas station, not the gas station, at Jack in the Box the other day, and, man, I didn't have much. And I'm more... I don't mean to say it this way, but I'm more on the stingy side because I'm like, bro, I don't have nothing to give you. Like, you give me two, and like, let's break bread, let's share. But, you know, they were like, hey, bro, like, this one was real though, because he was like, hey, bro, like, I'm hungry. You think you can buy me something? Like, I don't even need money. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, I got you. And I didn't have much, but like the last $20 I had, I used, you know, 15 of that for me, and then the rest was, you know, for them. But I'm just like, I have that heart that I want to give, and I truly do, bro. But I'm like, I also fight with myself because I'm like, man, I really need this.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, like I think if you're a cheerful giver, that when I'm really feeling like God tug on me, I'm like, you know what? Okay, like I'm gonna give because I want to be a blessing because I could be in that position one day, or I maybe God has saved me from being in that position so many times that this little $5 I have,
it's gonna
let's
help
do it.
someone.
Yeah, man. So
bro.
It's those times that I mean. I think God really shines through in those times with everybody, not just, you know, us in the stories, but yeah, giving definitely, gotta have. But
I know how that is, bro. Because a lot of times, like, I'm real stingy with money too, bro. Like, I don't like spending money, bro.
Yeah.
I'm real quick. I think I'm faster to spend money on other people than I am myself sometimes, bro. Honestly, like, cause I like to.
Same.
I like to spend money, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a stingy, like, spending money addict.
But, like, I guess stingy towards yourself, but, like, okay.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, bro. Like, I can't even have $5 in my pocket because I'm going to buy something. Bro. But then sometimes I'm like, nah, damn, I really need this $5. Like, I'm not giving it away. And then, but, nah, it's just how it is, bro.
That's how my primo is, man. If anything, I aspire to be a little bit more like him, man. Like, he's real giving, bro. Like, we were talking the other day, and I'm like, you know, I know it's about you, bro. Like, you're real easy to let go of shit. Like he would, he had gotten Chipotle, and me, bro. Like, I didn't grow up poor or nothing, but I grew up where there was sometimes like, I wanted to eat, and I didn't have very much to eat, right? So then I'm always like, you know what? I don't like throwing away food. Like, I really wasn't taught that. Like, eat everything in your plate. So he was about to throw away his. It was like, dude. Was it Chipotle? Chipotle is a big burrito, bro. So he still had like a good quarter of it. And I was like, hey, why are you throwing it away? He's like, nah, bro, it's too salty. I was like, I'll eat it, bro.
I would have sold that quarter.
Yeah, that's $10.
I would have sold it. I would have sold it to someone.
Got my money back right there. Yeah, bro. So he
$10 with the food on this.
$10. That's how much the
Chipotle
plate
is crazy, bro.
It is crazy, bro. Dude, he's always getting that, bro.
If you take a girl on a date to Chipotle, bro, she better be grateful. That's like taking her to Texas and Brazil or something.
Yeah,
bro. That place is expensive.
He's like, that's why I go by myself.
I sneak away.
Nah.
Before, I'll get everything, the queso, the guac,
Damn. That's like $40 right there just by yourself.
That's what I do, bro. I do that too.
With chips and drink, bro.
Oh
I pulled back now.
yeah. Yeah.
That's trying to get with that food. That was
When I'm by myself, I'll be
Yeah.
buying out, bro. I would go somewhere, I be ordering everything, bro. The other day I went to McDonald's, ordered like 3 spices, bro. Got my girl one.
Dude, sometimes when I'm like in that vibe, I just eat in the car and then like, hey, I got you something. You know? I ate 3. I just dogged out 3 burgers and I gave her 1. You know, like shit.
I be trying to hide my trash in the car, but I always end up with my cup, bro. Cause I always have my drink with me, bro. And I'm just like, damn, like this drink is gonna get me caught up, bro. And it does every time. Bro.
Shit, man, I got an FBI agent. I gotta throw away the receipt, the straw wrapper, like any little piece, bro. If not, she knows. I'm like, bro. But now, like, man, what was the topic? Oh, so my preem was like, you know, I was like, you know what, bro? Like, oh, he was gonna throw away his burrito, and I'm like, hey, let me have it. And we're just talking. I'm like, look, I'm the type that I don't want to waste things, you know. And he's like, he's just so easy, so ready to be like, yeah, you know what, like, that's good. Or he's even offered me like so many things. As far as content creation, he offered me some mics. I didn't take up the offer, but he gave them to somebody else, and I'm always like seeing that he's a real giving person. I'm like, damn, bro, like I aspire to be like that. But I'm a little bit more on the stingy side. I'm like, man, I can't do that. But being a cheerful giver, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, that's definitely something, a good attribute to have. You know?
Yeah, that's the key, bro, right there, bro. Like you just it gotta come from the heart, bro.
No, I think that's how you stay blessed.
Yeah,
too, you know?
yeah, and that's the thing. You gotta believe that even though you're giving the last of what you got, like God is gonna bless you, bro. He's gonna overfill your cup when you need it the most, bro. Because I've been in positions, bro, like where my kids need something, bro, or I just need to pay something, and like I don't got no money, bro. Like I'm dead broke, and then like that same day or the next day, like I'll be fully booked, bro.
That's crazy,
Like,
bro.
Yeah,
that's
and
blessing,
it's crazy.
right there.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I really don't know how I'm gonna do it, bro. Like I just be like, you know, like fuck it, we ball, you know. Like, but nah, I really be there, dude. Like,
where's the Christian strippers tonight?
Yeah. Like, bro, here come God,
bouncing,
in, bro.
bounce
like,
for Jesus. Nah, I don't mean to. I don't mean to make fun,
bro. You just gotta trust the process, you know.
Yeah,
like,
that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, God will take care of you for sure, though. Bro.
Do you believe in? I know that you're, you know, in the church side. Do you believe in tithing, or have you learned about that?
Yeah, I tithe sometimes, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm a heavy tither because I'm not.
Yeah.
Especially lately, like I haven't really been like when I first started going to church, I would, you know, but yeah, it's not an all the time thing for me, honestly. And it's something I should work on, you know.
Do you believe it like it would benefit you from what you know? I don't know how much you know about all that.
Yeah, but it falls all back into the thing like you have to your heart has to want to do it. You know? Like when you do it just because like it just becomes like a habit, like I feel like it's different, you know, like because that's something you want to do, that's something that you're invested in, you know, but like I don't know if it's frowned upon to not do it, you know, like as much as I've been going to church, you know, and stuff, but even at that, bro, even with church in general, like sometimes I fall short. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I go every single Sunday, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes if the Texans are playing, bro.
Hey, I saw that. Hey, they're on the next round, right, bro?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So.
real quick, some support from the comments. Kevin Columna.
All right.
Oh, shout out Kevin. Hey, that's a childhood friend right there, bro. Me and him go way back. Oh yeah, Ruben. He's the other barber that owns the shop with us. Felicity. Oh, that's my girl, Felicity.
All right. Shout out.
Adan, yeah, another Christian brother. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
I know him for a while. What was the other one? Eric Ramos.
Yeah.
Which I think.
He said Nick A1 Barber.
Oh yeah, that's one of my clients. Sorry, I know a lot of Erics, bro. I know a lot of Erics. James Thomas. Oh yeah, shout out James Thomas. Real good dude too.
I'm trying to pull it up that stuff too.
Oh, that's my mama. Shout out my mama, giving birth to a legend.
Yeah, they're all commenting right now, but I just thought I'd shout out.
Oh yeah, shout out Brandy. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, who else is on here? Mama watching everything. My girl too.
I'm trying to see my phone's acting up right now.
Yeah, mine is too. Mine's lagging a little bit.
Shout out to everybody though. If you're watching this podcast, man, like we appreciate y'all. It's just to sit down with the boys, just a vibe. Like it was a pretty cool vibe, man. I like the barbershop. I like the setup that y'all have here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he's all gay. Yeah. Loser. Loser. Mas puto.
Hey, go ahead and block him, bro. Get that Steelers fan out of here, bro.
But yeah, man. So, but man, I had another question. So I know that you were doing, again, back to the hiking. I saw you hiking, and
Yeah.
and you were trying to, like, it seems like you were wanting to be like a real positive, I guess, influence.
Yeah.
Are you still on that
I
hype
just
there?
wanted to just to put some good out into the world, bro. Because like I tell you, like before, like on Facebook, everything that I would post, bro, was just like negative, or like not even negative, bro. It's just like crap, bro. Like just bullshit, you know. Like, and
Would you? I'm sorry. Side topic. Would you consider yourself a negative person or like a realist?
bro, that it's actually funny that you say that, bro, because like so many people are like,
You're negative,
why,
Nick.
or one specific person, I'm not gonna say it, she's watching, like she's always saying like that I'm negative, bro. But like I don't feel like I'm negative. Sometimes I'm pretty sure I could be negative, right? That's cool. Everybody's negative sometimes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like a lot of the time, bro, like I just look at things from like a realistic standpoint. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like it's just.
No, I feel you on that because I've been told the same thing, bro. That's why I'm asking, because I just feel like I see things the way it is, and I've come to this point that I don't like fake shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like where like, oh yeah, girl, like you do it, and then these girls are like talking behind their, you know, we all know girls or some guys that act like females, man. Like they be talking behind the backs, but in person, yeah, girl, yeah, bro, that's what's up. Like, you know what I mean? Like all that fake shit. I'm like, don't do that. Like I really try to be more real or more genuine, and I think for a while I did do some reflecting. I'm like, man, maybe I am negative, but I'm like, nah, man, I think just a lot of people, they have a fake positivity is what I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you're being positive, but you're only being positive fake wise in the comments on Facebook or comments on Instagram.
Like
you're not real like that.
You pig and choose.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, come on, bro. Like and so that's why I was asking. Like, I know a lot of people would probably view you or us as negative, but I'm just like, dude, I feel like we just say it how it is, man, and it is what it
Like I
is.
said before, like people hate the truth, bro. People hate the truth, bro. People hate when you don't agree with them, bro.
That's the main thing.
Biggest problem.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Honestly, you can fight with someone because they think the stick is a twig and you're calling it a stick, or it's a branch, or whatever. They're gonna start an argument over like potato, bro. Like,
Yeah, I didn't mean to get off topic, but yeah. So like, are you still trying to do that a little bit more influence on that? Or what?
I haven't, but like I want to start doing those videos again, only because like honestly, bro, it was crazy. Like during that time, like how many people were messaging me, bro, and reaching out to me, like, hey, bro, like I've been watching your journey, like it's real inspiring, like it's helping me with my life, or like other people like, hey, like can you pray for me, you know, this and that.
I love that, bro.
Like, how did you do this? How did you do that? Like, bro, like you're on fire, bro. Like I envy you, like in a good way, you know, like I want that, like what you have, you know, like I've had people tell me like, dude, like I'm jealous of you, bro, but like not like in an evil way, like in a way like I want that too, you know, like I want to be happy like that, I want to be changed like that, you know. So it's definitely something that I want to get back onto, bro. It's just like real time consuming sometimes.
So what does that make you feel like knowing your journey, knowing where you came from, like what feelings go through your head when people are saying that you're like an inspiration or that you're...
It's emotional, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
Like for being a tough guy, bro, I get emotional, bro.
Yeah?
I be watching Grey's Anatomy. I'll be crying, bro. Like,
yeah, you've been watching that too. Yeah, it's a barber thing, bro.
Nah, for real, bro. Like I guess because like I was strong like for so long, bro. Like then now, like I'm just like, I know it's okay to be soft sometimes. You know what I mean? So I do get like real more. I do get real emotional when people tell me, because I'm like, dang, like it's because when we're changing ourselves and everything, like it's the same thing like at working out. Like you don't ever see your progress as much as like other people do. Other people always see your progress way more than you do. So,
that's true.
So it meant a lot. Like it was always real, like genuine, because I knew it was real. Because like I'm like, I'm not asking nobody to reach out to me or anything. Like these people are reaching out to me like on their own, you know. Like
and I think that's what it is, bro. Like, cause you know, I would see some of the videos that you're hiking or running or whatever, and you can feel the genuinity in the video that you truly believe in what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you're not just trying to be a salesman. Like you truly believe your product, which is, you know, in that case God, and you're like, you know, promoting positivity and man, I got inspired from it too, bro. Like I haven't been church goer. I used to be, but I haven't been one in a while, and I was like, damn, man, like he's making a change. Like I think I think, that kind of inspired me to do it. I never did it though. But I was like, damn, that's cool. Good for you.
Because like I feel like a lot of the stuff that I've gone through, bro, like a lot of people can relate to that,
Yeah.
like whether it's like the same situation or a similar situation, like they can like relate to like a lot of that hurt, like especially like men, bro, like men, like their feelings and emotions don't get like enough attention, bro.
That's the truth, bro.
Like no one ever takes our feelings like into consideration. Like even people watching this probably like, oh, this dude, look at him, he's sorry, talking about his feelings, whatever. No, but like we have to talk about it sometimes, bro, because even I get like this thought in my head, like we're not really put here to like be happier, bro, or to enjoy
as
things,
a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like we get like little flashes of happiness here and there, like, or like we're excited about something, or like we love something, but like we get love, but it's always for a very slight moment.
It's like transactional.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
there's some, like you have to give something to get that. And dude,
yeah, exactly.
We've had so a couple of these topics on our podcast, and it's the same, bro. Like, and we're not, like you said, I'm not trying to have nobody feel sorry for men or nothing,
Yeah.
but there's a whole nother battle that, or let me digress. In this day and age, bro, men are seen more as like, just pay for my nails, just pay for my my coffee or whatever, and we're just like supposed to be a money bank, or supposed to be the chasers, or supposed to be whatever. Like there's this idea set as a man, and like when we fall short of that, like when another guy can be a bigger spender than us, or he has a nicer car, it's like, man, those things can get to a man. Or when you just feel like you can't provide, or you missed the bill, the light got shut off, your kids are like, hey dad, what happened to the light, the type of deal. It's like, okay, damn. Like the other day I posted a video on TikTok, Instagram as well. I like right now, it's not nothing crazy too serious, right? I know God's got me, but I'm a month behind, and then they put on my rent, they put like an eviction.
Yeah, I was
notice.
watching that video, bro. I was watching that video today, actually.
Yeah. So they put an eviction
yeah.
notice, man, and it's like they've told me before it started, like we just got to do that just to
It's like
the
protocol,
guidelines or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like I always get nervous because I'm like, bro, like I'm gonna pay it, just like
It sucks though, because like you get that thought too, like, dang, like I know I'm gonna make it happen, but like, what if it doesn't happen?
Yeah, dude.
You gotta face that fear too. Like, what if you can't do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, what if I get fired and then what?
Exactly,
Like, damn, you know what I mean?
They put that eviction notice up. They're like, oh, we have to do that, whatever. And then you go through, your car breaks down, or you lose your job,
bro.
Like, bro, now that letter is for real, bro. Like,
Exactly.
Now it's
that's
like,
exactly.
bro, like,
that's exactly. What,
yeah. You going to Loaves and Fishes, my boy. Like,
and
bro, it's
like
an ugly feeling, bro.
Thank God that obviously, it's always so helpful if you have family. And my kids' mom, her family was always supportive, especially of her. Not me that much, but but they love me, right? They love me, but they're I'm glad that my kids got somewhere to go. Like I don't care about me, bro. Like I'll sleep under the highway, preferably. But at the end of the day, like, and it's not just the rent. Like I'm sure everybody has their struggles that they can relate to, but it's one of those things where you got no option but to succeed, bro.
Yeah.
Like you got no option as a man or as a father but to succeed. And it's in those times that I was telling you earlier, like it's in those times that God's dragging you through the mud, dragging you through the fire to refine you and make you a better man and make you an inspiration. And I feel like that's kind of like what I've been feeling from 2025 to 2026 type of goals, is that I feel like I'm falling short of my purpose in my life. And I'm not going to sit here and say my purpose is social media or podcasting. Maybe it is part of it, but I feel like my purpose is to do more, because I feel like I have a lot more to give to the world. And it's things like that are making me maybe relatable or maybe more genuine, or I don't know, but shit, I'm struggling, bro. I'm not going to be out here saying like, let me pay for nails. Let me do this, man. I can't afford that, man. Like I can't. If I wanted to go on a date, I couldn't afford that either, because I'm I could, but like kind of like you're saying, like stingy, like I'm stingy, like nah, I ain't gonna do that shit. Like I'll stay in bed or whatever, like I ain't gonna do that. But it's one of those things that I'm like, and it's not too much of a struggle, like I said in that video. I know God's got me, but it's just something that I'm facing right now. I'm like, okay, like I gotta make extra rent, like I gotta not call in, or like I really can't miss this much hours or whatever. And I'm like, I know God's got me. At least to income tax.
yeah.
You'll see, please. IRS, please. But I'm just like, you know, I'm learning, bro, and I'm being transparent because I know I'm not the only one struggling, bro. I know I'm not the only one that's out
I
there
struggle all the time, bro.
going through
All
something
the
like that.
time,
You know what I mean?
bro. All the time.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, you know, back to your point, like being a man, like people don't see the struggle as a man. Like, you know, there's been times that if you have a girl or if you're married or your kids, like it's not the best to have them see you emotional or what's the word that you said? I don't know if it's
Like
it's not vulnerable. To have the people that depend on you see you break and be vulnerable, it's very hard to do that, and not every woman or partner can deal with that. So there's times that sometimes you got to go to a corner and cry, bro, or you got to like you said, you know, I've been crying a lot, you know,
bro.
you got to be in the shower letting it out, like damn, like what am I gonna do? Take a longer shower than most,
Bro, I'll
like.
be punching the air hard. Like something happens, bro. I'll be like just punching the air super aggressively, bro. I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like this is not happening right now, bro. But
And that's where the gym comes in too, though. The gym comes in and it helps relieve that stress, man. I know for a while, me, my preem, and a friend of ours, we were locked in the gym because we were like all somehow brokenhearted or something. And it was that type of shit that was making us like we were getting gains, and then ever since then we kind of it's been
up and down,
you know, yeah. But you're right, bro. Like in this day and age, you know, I feel like men are looked at as there's more to the story than just being a man. There's more to the story than just being a provider. Like, yo, bro, like we got feelings too, man. Like
Yeah,
we're humans just like a female is a human, and we have thoughts. And like a big thing that's been going on these days are saying like, oh, men used to go to war back then. Like, bitch, like, I don't think those men wanted to go to war. Like, you know, they were like 18 years old, bro, and they had to die for a cause that they probably didn't believe in. Like, just put the reality in there. Like, yeah, they went to war, but then again, like, the women were women back then too, you know? Like, they were taking care of the household. They're holding it down, cleaning, cooking.
The women nowadays definitely acting like they're the ones that needs to go to war.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly, bro. And they're like, you know, and another thing I've seen as well, like, it's a funny meme that goes around, like, oh, men want to be chased so bad. And I've heard, I don't know if you heard this, but there's this thing called the male loneliness epidemic. A lot of men these days basically are feeling like lonely or choosing not to date, choosing not to put themselves out there because it's, you know, they're choosing that because there's this just like disconnect between male, female, women, men in this day and age in the dating scene for sure. And I think it goes back to what you said, man. Like sometimes being a man, like there's more to the story than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Everybody nowadays, no pun intended, everybody wants to be a man until it's time to do what a man got to do. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to classify. Everybody want to classify, dog.
That's deep,
Everybody
bro.
want to classify, bro. It's crazy now, but and then like you said, they're like, oh well, men just want to be chased. Well, yeah, as much as y'all expect, y'all should be chasing that shit.
Yeah,
You know
bro,
what I
hell
mean?
yeah.
Like y'all talking about chasing the bag. That man is the bag. You better chase his ass.
Hey, so we had that's a good topic because we had a conversation or a podcast. So, like, in your opinion, just real quick, to throw it out there, you think between a man and a woman in a relationship, you think a woman is the prize, or you think would you consider like the man the prize?
Oh man, that's tough.
It was a good question we were going over.
Tough. Yeah, that one. I don't know, bro.
And I feel like they both can be the prize, right? I feel like the relationship being a good relationship is the prize, obviously, you know. But between the two, you know, I feel like men have to struggle a lot more than women, so that makes them the prize. But then again, like women being beautiful,
in the long run, yeah, the woman is gonna want to depend on that man. You know what I mean? Like that's every woman's end game, and that's okay, bro. Like the end game is like, oh, like I want to build with somebody, and like they provide for me, you know, like the way they should, you know, and everything.
Yeah.
But then again, like a woman has to be willing to be submissive, bro. Like if you're not submissive, you know, like.
Don't say that word, bro. We don't get canceled.
No, it's cool. It's cool, bro. Because look, check this out.
It's cool. It's not my podcast.
Because you know the only way to get a girl to submit to you, bro, is for you to submit to her without her knowing.
All right, all right. So he's gonna teach us some games today, guys.
Yeah.
So how's that, bro? What do you mean?
That's what I've been learning, bro. And I've been learning like just little things, here and there, But it's easier said than done, though, bro. Honestly,
Well, give us some game, bro. You're holding back, bro. What's up?
It's just like once you start doing stuff that like you're not asked to, like things. Once you start doing things that she expects you to do without her like having to ask you, and like just doing stuff like that she likes, getting her stuff that she likes that you didn't even know that, like she doesn't even know that you were paying attention to that or anything. Like it's the little things, bro. Like you start doing those little things, you start giving those little things, without her asking, like. You're submitting to her in a silent way to where she's seeing it, so now she's like, oh, you know what, like maybe I should wash his clothes, maybe I should cook for him more.
Yeah.
He's doing all these little things without me asking.
Yeah,
you know. So
All
it's just
right.
like little things like that, bro. But like that's just how it is, bro. Like we have, I was like this other little TikTok I seen, like we have to love women, like we love ourselves, bro.
Okay.
Women cannot love even themselves like the way we can love unconditionally, bro. Because men, we love ourselves so unconditionally, bro. Like I can take off my shirt right now, go look in the mirror and be like damn, I look good. Like, but do I really? Probably not. But you know what? I had that little bit of faith that I look good. I got that love for myself, bro.
Yeah,
I got
bro.
that
It's
kind of
true.
love
It's
for myself.
true. Yeah.
I feel like maybe not all women, but most women, like they lack that, bro. They lack that kind of love for themselves, So you gotta love them like you love your own flesh, So.
True. I feel like a lot of people are seeking out. I mean, that's all it is at the end of the day. I feel like we're all seeking out love, and in just different ways. Obviously the male-female aspect. Females, women are seeking out provision, protection from their man, and a lot of these days men can't give that protection or provision or whatever it is. And I get that, man, but it's definitely something that needs to be talked about. Maybe on the next podcast about like deeper subject. Man, and the struggles, man. Like, I mean, I guess if you could, what would you say, or what's something that you can give like an inspiration, bro? Like to some of the boys out there watching you, man. Like somebody maybe going through the same struggles or trying to get into God the way you were,
Honestly, like you gotta compromise like where you can. I mean, not everywhere, honestly, but like you gotta be willing to compromise yourself to like get to where you want to go. Like you can't take everything with you. You can't hold on to everything, like especially like certain feelings and everything. I think one of the biggest things for me was like learning like to forgive and forget. Like that's like I think that's where I carried like a lot of my hate, like in unforgiveness and just like learning to let go of certain situations. But honestly, bro, like if you don't, you hold all that hate in your heart, and I'm a firm believer that some people like they don't deserve forgiveness. But like at some point in time. Like, a lot of people say that you have to forgive, like, to move on and stuff, but you really don't have to, bro. Like I said, like, not everybody deserves forgiveness. Like, there's people out there that don't deserve it, Maybe God has that kind of forgiveness for them. But like,
but I don't.
But I don't. Like,
I
don't.
Yeah.
I like telling my girl all the time, I'll be like, may God have mercy upon my enemies, because I won't.
Bro, that's exactly the same song. So, I hate when people say, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I would, bro. I would wish that and worse on my worst enemy because, like, when I love, and when I hate, bro. And like it's that. Like, so that's one of them sayings that kind of bothers me. I'm like, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Why not? Like, my worst enemy is gonna get that. Like,
because I can let go for sure, bro. I can let go. Like,
but how does that work? So you say you can let go, but there's just you can't forgive. What does that mean?
I'm just at peace with it, Like,
okay.
I'm just like that's the type of person you are, Like that's
like
you
you
are,
come
that's
to
what
terms.
you do. Like that's on you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not the one that got when my day comes. I'm not the one that has to own up for that. I'm not the one that has to like defend myself against the maker. Like, hey, like this is what I did. I'm not the one that has to walk through that gate. So
if you can go back to you said you're 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you could go back to your teen self, 18 to 20 to 25, maybe. What would you say is like a good piece of advice that you can give yourself from that age, knowing what you know now, the journey that you're on right now, maybe you have, or I'm sure you have your struggles, but I see success in a lot of things you do, bro. And obviously it's social media, we post the best things and maybe not the worst, but I see that you've come a long way from what I've seen, and it's pretty cool, man. Like it's commendable. So, according to your story and like your testimony. Like, what would you say to that person that you were back then? Like, what would be a good piece of advice that you would tell that person?
I don't know.
That's deep, Strick. Yeah.
Honestly, probably like I feel like the only thing that could save me was if I believed in God a little bit sooner.
Okay.
If I believed in God a little bit sooner, I feel like I wouldn't have walked a lot of the paths that I walked. You know, I would have walked in a totally different direction. You know, I would have thought more about the decisions I made. I would have thought more about the things that I did to people, the way I disrespected people, and honestly, bro, like I don't know. It's because I don't know where I took that left turn, bro, in my life. Because growing up, like I hated bullies, bro. I hated bullies so much, and I feel like low key in some aspects, like I've grown to be like a bully in some parts of my life. You know, like because the amount of hate that I've thrown towards people and the things that I've done to certain people, like I feel like damn, bro, like you hated bullies so much growing up, like just to be like a bully. You know? Like,
Yeah.
And I was always the one, like I had even like some of my friends, bro, like my past friends, they would like be picking on people, bro, like picking on nerds or picking on people that had disabilities, and I was like, hey, bro, like chill out, bro, like don't be doing all that, you know.
Yeah.
Like I was always real good friends, like, and I know the nerdy kids thought I was weird, bro, because they're like, why does this guy want to talk to me, bro? But
Yeah.
because they have so much knowledge, bro. Even like us being young, they have so much knowledge, and then they were the ones to always like help me out, like with my work, bro.
Yeah,
like if I
yeah.
didn't understand something, I'm like, hey, bro, like I really don't understand this, you know, like. There was this guy that I was in class with, and he would always help me with stuff, bro. And I forget his name, bro. But like I can never forget his face or like his like aura or anything, bro. But like one time I walked into class, and it was during the winter time, and at North we have outside campus, you know, so everybody's always wearing sweaters and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's wearing this nice badass sweater. It's a gray sweater, has a big eagle on it. And it says something. I think it was an American Eagle sweater. I don't know.
Okay.
But it was, and it glowed in the dark, bro. The eagle and everything glowed in the dark. And,
Oh, okay.
I was like, hey, bro, that's a badass sweater, you know. And he's like, oh yeah, thanks, bro. Like you like it, and like a lot. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Like I genuinely think your sweater is badass. And he takes it off, bro. And he gives me his sweater, bro.
Damn.
Bro, I feel so bad to this day for forgetting his name, bro. But man,
You still
bro,
got the sweater or no?
Bro, no, no.
I was a nerd.
Can I have my sweater back? Can I have my sweater back? No. But nah, bro, it was just like, and like, I know one time someone tried to like pick on him or tell him something. I was like, hey, like, chill out, bro. You know, like I was always that type of person, always defending other people. You know, like I've even gotten into fights because I was defending friends who were getting picked on by other friends and stuff like that. And I was just that type of person, bro. But it just sucks to look back and like see myself like as that person, you know, like, being that bully, you know. So
yeah. Another question as well. You, damn, bro, I just lost my train of thought. You were saying about the bullying. Damn, bro, I lost my train of thought.
damn.
I know, but no, that's cool. I think we'll probably end it here, man. I want to save it for another podcast for sure.
Oh yeah, we're
But
definitely running.
yeah, I like the setup. It's pretty badass, bro. I really do like the setup. It's real nice. Like this is a perfect place to have a podcast. Like I like it, the way you set up the chairs. Like when you're like, oh, I was like, damn, that's what's up, bro.
No, I got real excited, bro. I was like, man, I want this to look legit, bro.
Yeah,
so,
it does. It definitely looks like a barber podcast, bro. I like that, bro. Shit, even if you start your own podcast, it's badass.
Yeah,
bro.
it would be. Right? I was thinking about that. I was like, damn.
You're like, I'll do my own
We
shit. That's what's
let's
up.
do like just pick a night where we do a fucking podcast every night.
Hell yeah, bro. That would be fun, bro. Shit, if you do, have me on, bro. That's cool.
Nah,
That'd be
yeah,
cool.
for sure.
But another thing, or I guess like maybe to end it, unless I can remember what I was about to say, but to end it, what's something that like you would want? I guess maybe like some of the viewers that you know or that are watching you, or like I said, maybe a word of encouragement. What's something that you could say that maybe you feel misunderstood about, or that you just want like a word of encouragement about you, about your journey of where you come from, how you are now?
No, honestly, like you just have to be willing to follow God, honestly. And I know people are gonna hate to hear this, but like you need Jesus in your life. Like you need to accept Him in your life. You need to ask for forgiveness for the things that you've done, or else you're gonna live miserable, bro. And like you're not gonna go down that path that leads to the pearly gates, you know. And that's the hard truth, you know. Like Jesus is real, you know. Like, and I give all the glory to Him, you know. Like he saved me. Like he found me like when I was probably like in one of the darkest places ever. Like when I was all alone, when I had no control over my own life, like He found me and he changed me, you know. So that'd be my biggest thing, honestly. Like follow God, you know, and God will lead you. the Bible is like a compass, you know, like that book, it will literally help you get to wherever you want to get in life. There's nothing in that book that you can't apply to your life that won't make it better.
And actually, now I remember what I was going to say. So it's almost the same subject. So I know that you said that a little bit of your testimony. You were in jail, prison, or whatever, and you saw that basically was the Bible. Did you just feel like the Bible or God call out at you, or was there like something going on at the time? Like, were you about to get in a fight? Like, well, you know, what was the adrenaline going on there?
I was just pacing back and forth, and I just seen the book sitting there, bro, and I was just like, and I just blurted it out, like, hey, like, is that a Bible, you know? And everybody just looked at me, and they're like, oh, I don't know, like I said, okay, you know? And like I said, bro, like I just grabbed it, and I started reading it, bro. Like, I would write down scriptures. I would talk to my girl on the phone and be like, hey, like, what should I read, you know? Like, but...
So it sounds like she was kind of like an influence of God on your life, for sure.
Yeah, her and her family, bro. Her family is like, they've had like a real big impact on my life, you know? Like, if it wasn't for them, like, honestly, like I think they prayed a lot for me, bro, and that helped me a lot because it helped open my eyes.
Man, their knees
like,
were callous, bro.
Yeah,
they were praying for me.
Man. Especially my girl, bro. I know she was going off, bro. Like I know she was sweating.
Speaking
bro.
in tongues and everything, bro. I was like,
everything,
you gonna get
like,
saved.
well, even when I was losing faith, bro, like, she wouldn't, bro. And I remember the days before I was gonna get out, or the day that I was gonna get out, bro. Like, it was the whole day I was waiting, and when I finally got that call, bro, it was just such an emotional time. I was like it's happening, you know, like I'm going home, like, cause bro, I wasn't in there for a super long time, bro. I was in there for like almost 2 weeks, and it was just I never been to jail like that, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was all big and bad and tough in there. Like, no, bro. I mean, I wasn't scared of nobody in there. That wasn't the point. I was scared of all the time that I was losing with my family, bro. Like, with my kids and everything. Like, I miss like my son's championship football games and everything. Like I miss award ceremonies. Like, it was just time lost, bro. Like, that's why I understand like how people can like not care and keep making bad decisions.
Keep going back, bro. Dude,
like,
I never understand that, bro.
What's wrong with y'all? Like, how are y'all that comfortable in there, bro? Bro, it's so miserable in there, bro. It's nasty.
Never
bro.
been personally,
like,
but damn.
Nah, bro. It's the most ugliest feeling, bro. Not being in control of your own life. You know how many times I reached for my phone, bro? And I'm in jail.
Oh, damn, bro.
I wake up from a dream, like thinking I'm at home. No, bro. I'm waking up in jail, bro. Every time.
I always tell my primo that I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know how people go back to jail, prison, or whatever the hell. Like, dude, just get yourself right.
I hate when people talk about like it's the most gangsters thing. Like, it's the biggest it's like accomplishment in their life.
Yeah.
Bro, there's nothing gangster, there's nothing manly like oh, real men do their time. Like, no, real men
just don't do it at all.
Free.
Like, you learn that
real men are in the free at
or
home,
real men don't get caught. Like,
their wives are taking off their socks, bro. Real men are at home, dog. Real men are not in jail.
That's one thing, like, kind of related to what you said. Like, you're in jail, thinking about your family, like time passing by. That's what's driving me this year. That I really want to be more of a either inspiration or more of an influence, and put out more content as far as. I'm trying to do a podcast every week. I want to try to do a vlog every week, and you know. So, but anyways, the main thing that I've realized, bro, is time is slipping, bro. Like, time is slipping out of our hands.
We're getting older, bro.
And it's so that's one thing that scares me, bro. Like, yes, I understand. Like, maybe to other people, you know, I'm a baby still because I'm barely. I mean, I'm gonna be 33. I don't feel like a baby, but damn, like, so a lot of people they're like, nah, that's just still baby time. But I'm like, no, dude, like I'm meant for more. Like, I have a greater purpose, and I'm gonna live for that. You know, and this year I'm really trying to incorporate God in my life to, again, like I used to be a church goer, kind of fled that way, but I want to get back into the whole.
It's baby steps.
Yeah, bro, it definitely is, and I'm trying to have like a different, transparent relationship with God, to say, look, God, man, this is me now. Like, I'm dirty, I'm bruised up, banged up, like. But if you take me as I am, that's awesome. Yeah, you know, and he does, bro, right?
He
you
says,
know,
come as you are, bro.
And so, like, I'm really trying to make a mindset change, and if that means me living for him, that's fine. Kind of like you were saying earlier, like, one of the things that it doesn't scare me, but it's like, I know that I might hit that road is where people are gonna say like, oh, well, now you think you're all holy or cool or whatever. Like, weren't you just, you know, I don't know, not cheating, but like we're
Yeah.
just doing shit like that.
No, yeah.
Like, no, man,
And
like,
then
hey,
nobody's perfect, bro. Like everybody's gonna like I said before, everybody's gonna fall into sin, bro. Like just because you're going to church and everything, it doesn't mean you're 100. I think
I mean, I still cheat.
that's what got me when I got to jail, honestly,
Yeah.
bro. I made like all these promises and everything, bro, and everything to God, like things that I was gonna do when I got out, you know. And when I got out, bro, like I was so lost, bro. I was like, where do I start? Like I said all this stuff, but like how do I do it? You know what I mean? Like in my head, I was like, I need to do everything today. You know, like first day out, I need to go and change my whole life around. But no, like it just like baby steps. My first thing was like, I know I've already for these 2 weeks I've already been clean, I haven't done drugs, and I haven't been drinking. So like let's stick to that. Boom. After that, I was like, okay, let's get more into the word. You know, like start going to church a little bit more. Like I said, I still don't go to church like every single Sunday, like people think you're supposed to or whatever. That doesn't make you any less of a follower of Jesus or anything like that, bro. Like you just go at your own pace, bro. Like as long as you're how do you say it? Like as long as you're making small changes in your life to better yourself, like you're on the right path.
Baby
already.
steps, yeah.
Like you can't change everything, bro. Like you're still gonna cuss every now and then. I still cuss all the
Yeah,
time, bro.
yeah.
Like I cuss all the time. I cuss people out in traffic all the time, bro. Like, I changed a lot of little things, bro, and I've changed my direction a lot. But there are just some things like
I just trigger
it's
you.
inevitable for
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
bro. You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Like and until that time comes where it changes, and I mean I gotta wait for that time, you know, like.
I know that you were saying that you stopped like drinking and like basically drugs, basically. So is you just went cold turkey, or do you just feel like
it's because jail like really gave me no choice, you know.
Oh, that's true.
I was already
That's
on that street.
Yeah.
But it was still hard, bro, because like I would get.
I mean, they
stressed
make
out.
their shit in there too, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, they do, bro. Like, oh man, bro. They were doing my first day in there. They were doing crazy shit. I was like,
You're like,
oh,
damn, this
fuck,
shit
man.
happens in here. I can't even get
Yeah,
that outside.
I spent half of my time in Hidalgo, bro, and over there was crazy, bro. Like, they were just doing weird shit. And then I get to Cameron County, it's more people, bigger tank, and they're doing just as crazy as shit, bro. There's like no supervision in there, bro. Like very minimal, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy, bro. It's wild. Like it's like its own community in there. Like,
Yeah.
But nah, you don't want to be in there though. It's not a good community at all. It's like, it's like.
So are you still on that streak? You haven't touched,
No,
you know?
nothing, bro, nothing. And
Then
I'm
you
telling
don't-
you, bro, like sometimes it's just like, damn, like just a little glass of wine, or you know, like a beer, or like just like a little bowl, you know, smoke a little bit. But I'm just like, nah, like I really feel like when I think about doing it, and the thoughts in my head, I'm like, bro, like you just came all this way, bro.
It's a long way.
Like all this way. Yeah, I'm
It's a long
already 6.5 months already clean.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So yeah, and it went by fast, bro. Like sometimes I can't believe like, damn, it's been that long. You know, I haven't done nothing. Like,
Man, I'm proud of you for that, bro. That's
yeah,
cool. That's
but not,
a
like,
big thing.
But like my body feels better, bro. Like just in general, like I think more clearly about certain things. You know, like I said, I still fall into some sins sometimes. You know, like I make bad decisions, but for the
Okay.
most part, I think I'm doing way better than I was 7 months ago. So
That's what's up, man. All right. Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna stop it here. I caught on to what I had already forgot about, but again, everybody, this is your boy Nick. Go ahead and shout yourself out, man.
I'm Barber Nick. I'm co-owner Against the Grain Barber Studio. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Jesus loves y'all. I just want to say end in prayer real quick. If that's cool with you?
That's awesome, bro.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Lord, I just want to thank you for bringing us together today, Lord. I ask that you bless us, Lord. I ask that you cover my good friend in the blood of Jesus, Lord, from the crown of his head to the soles of his feet, Lord, and keep blessing him and keep blessing his craft, you know, bless his family, you know, help him get through anything that he's going through, Lord, and just help him provide for his family like he needs to, Lord. Lord, I just ask that you help me keep touching people's lives and keep helping change people's lives, Lord. I know I fall short sometimes, but I want to be that change, you know. I want to be that change in the world that people want to see. So we love you, Lord. We give you all the praise and all the glory. Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah, so co-owner, Against the Grain Barbershop, guys. And again, your boy AB. If you don't follow me already, it's a Life with Coffee podcast page.
Yeah, go follow that. Go follow that page.
Yes,
We're
sir,
gonna
yes, sir.
make it
Thank
blow
you.
up. I'm gonna help him make it blow up.
There you go, there
that's
we
what I
go.
want to see. I want to see my boy prosper.
Yes, sir.
You know, so I'm gonna help him. You know, like I've had a lot of people tell me like they want to help me, they want to see me prosper, and they disappear. You know, like I'm not gonna let my boy go out like that. Like if there's something he wants to do, I'm gonna keep pushing him to do what he wants to do.
Appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, like this goal for this year is, I do want to be a better influence, a better change. First off in myself, and then so if that overflows into my content of podcasting, I hope it does, and I want it to. And you know, I do my own vlogs, me, the kids, the family, and just dumb things that I do. So if you follow YouTube, if you're a YouTube, you know, what was he called, like not entrepreneur, but if you like YouTube or whatever, I have a POV AB. I just do my own vlogs there, you know, and then again, Life with Coffee podcast page. If you just want to hear the audio, I'll have it up here soon in a couple days. But it should be on Spotify if you have Spotify, or basically any platform really. But you can Spotify is the one I promote. So again, thanks guys for watching, tuning in, all the new followers, all the new friends, and you know those that know Nick. Shout out to everybody that tuned in to watch this. You know, a vibe and a little testimony, you know, just kind of see two boys hanging out and kind of sharing the thoughts and process. But again, thanks again for tuning back in. I don't know if you have anything last to say, Ben.
No, that's it. Man, y'all have a blessed night. You know, if you're needing a haircut, you need to get your facial, get your face cleaned up, hit me up. You know, on my social media, I can get you taken care of. We're appointment based only. Or you can reach out to my homie Juan or my homie Ruben. They'll take care of you too. But yeah, we're here to serve y'all and get y'all right, you know.
Just a Facebook page or Instagram or anything like that?
You can reach me right now on my personal Facebook page, yeah. Or if you want to shoot me a text, my number is 956-239-4528. You can reach me anytime on that on that number. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me here at your barbershop, bro. Again.
Sir, God
Stay
bless
blessed.
y'all.
Thank you guys. Stay blessed.